Hey, yo, Pop.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, yo, Papi, what's poppin', B?
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Papi. ¿Qué pasa, mi primo?
Hey, Papi. Episode 3. Back at it like we left our keys. Was really, really, really good, everybody. Man, I'm feeling great. You know, we got a lot to talk about today. We got a lot to talk about. Some good, some great, you know what I'm saying? Some bad too. But hey, we're gonna get through it together. So let's just jump right into it, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. We had a crazy weekend in the NFL, but I hate to do it to y'all, but I gotta kick it off with another little somber note because we're gonna use this platform for what it's for. You know what I'm saying? That's to talk to everybody, touch the people. But you know, I wanna go ahead and talk about my homeland. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rico, baby. Hey man, it's been a bad stretch of luck over there. You know what I'm saying? These past few years, the island's definitely been in turmoil. And this week we got the alert: Hurricane Fiona was going to come through. Now, what's really crazy about Hurricane Fiona coming through is they said Hurricane Fiona was only going to be like a level 1, a very low level. For those of you who have never experienced a hurricane before, there is different tiers to it, and some of them they're really not that bad. If you get like the first level or two, you know, it's really like bad wind and rain. You know, you don't expect it to be too crazy. But when you're getting hit like by the main part of the storm, it's always going to be like this. So right now, Hurricane Fiona it's running rapid through. Hey, Mark, what's good with you, brother? Good to see you checking in with us. You know, say another episode of Hey Poppy. Yes, pray for Puerto Rico, man. What's going on, Jock Talk? We're happy to have you back again, man. Appreciate you stepping in with us. So yeah, you know, I mean, what we got going on is we got rolling blackouts. We got, you know, people's houses are flooding. You saw that one picture right there. Let's go ahead and show you another one. It's just really hard right now. Look at the animals. You know, this is actual footage. This is actual shots from people on the island. Those dogs, they can't, you know, they had to actually be rescued. This right here, this is actually someone's home that they had to be rescued from. You know, you could literally see because in Puerto Rico we have houses on different levels. So right here, this one's about 2, 3 levels up. That the water's actually going into the crib. So, and then the next one I'm going to show you guys. This actually had to be a rescue. This was a family. You can see it circled right there. They actually had to be rescued as well. Like it's getting bad. I mean, and the crazy thing about it is like we know Puerto Rico's a part of the U.S. technically, but this is for those of you who don't know why the island has been in such like a struggle with the actual U.S. is because things like this are happening and no one's doing anything. Look, you can see it right here. Mary Carey makes a call to the media as this family of 3 in the house stranded on the second floor by the overpass of the river. And just so you guys see, like these aren't just like rural areas in the country, which this happens in. This is happening in the villas of San Jose. Like this is crazy, bro. Like this is main parts of the island. It's completely devastating. It's completely devastating. And the reason that I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about it is because, for one, I want to try to educate people on how they can help or what they can do. For one, rolling blackouts. It's a major issue, and I would be lying if I said that that this is something new. This has been happening. King, can I go ahead and get you to post a picture of the older woman sitting in here watching the news? So what's up? What's up? What's up, cuz? What's up, cuz? We're talking a little bit about Puerto Rico right now. The electric been going out left and right over there prior to this. That's exactly what we're about to get into right now. So right here, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just read this. You know what I'm saying? This is from Jonathan Rivera. My 101-year-old grandmother, 101. I want you guys to really think about that for a minute. She's in Atlanta Casanova from Luis, Puerto Rico, sitting in the dark watching her news from my grandson Alex Rivera before going to bed. Lucia has had no power like the rest of the island and no water, possibly until Wednesday. And when I say till Wednesday on that caption right there, everybody, that's like a wishful thinking or a wishful answer. The reality of the situation is that this has been going on. We gotta run it down. So back in 2017, Hurricane Maria hits Puerto Rico. leaves the island, and pretty much how we're seeing it right now, you know? Then fast forward, 2020, the earthquakes that left the island once again devastated, tore up, you know? These rolling blackouts have been happening since before all of this. So if you're not familiar with if you're like feeling like Cuba or like other islands that are not you know, they're not really considered third world countries or anything like that. They have everything like we do, but unfortunately their power grid is not like the US, how we are. If the power went out in your hometown or in your city right now, outrage would ensue and people would make sure that the power is back on. Power companies just don't do that in Puerto Rico. The reality of it is people are left with using generators or borrowing electricity from someone who may have power. And what's even worse about it is the government is working against the people. We've had a lot of corrupt issues going on with the government out there, stealing government funds. Last time when the Hurricane Maria situation happened, there was actually aid sent out from the U.S. and from other surrounding areas, and a lot of goods ended up in a warehouse that were just sitting there, and they actually ended up going bad. They were discovered a couple years after this, and everything was expired, water bottles, etc. So it's bad right now out there, and a lot of us, on the East Coast, a lot of us actually have family back in Puerto Rico, and the best thing you can do right now is if you can get in touch with them, try to get in touch with them. I know when the earthquake situation happened, a lot of people had to use a radio app because they really couldn't talk on the phone. So might have to go back to that if you can't get in touch with your family the normal way, and see if there's a way for you to get them a generator. Don't, guys. The reality is you can't just send anybody normal stuff because it's the wolves out there right now. People are going to be taking whatever they can get. Sadly, if they find a generator, they're going to take that. They probably need to, and that's just the reality of that situation. One trusted source that I know that if you want to go with the GoFundMe, if you want to help out, Crazy Legs, legendary Crazy Legs from the Bronx. If you know about the breakdancing scene, if you know about real hip hop, Crazy Legs. If you go on his Instagram, he's actually doing a GoFundMe right now. He's raising funds for Puerto Rico. This is not the first time he's actually done it, and I can guarantee that if you donate to Crazy Legs' GoFundMe, the money is going to get to where it needs to go. Do not go to the Red Cross. Do not go to anything from the government because, like I just told you, the officials have had corrupt issues in the past. We can't guarantee that Mi Gente is going to get that. So I just want to go ahead and take a little moment out real quick. Pray for Puerto Rico. Hey, if you have family there, check on them, make sure they're good. And please, man, anything you can do to help. This is devastating. And for those of us Boricuas, this is sad because the reality is we could be losing our home. These things keep happening. I mean, the island's been resilient, but you never know. You just never know with these type of things. So it kind of made me shed a tear just seeing that kind of stuff, especially seeing the OTT and the in the dark, because I just envision my grandma. And thank goodness she's in Florida and not on the island anymore. But it could easily be her. So I'm gonna definitely try to do what I can do. I'll keep you guys posted and what I'm trying to do. Anywhere I know I'm sending any kind of funds or any kind of goods. So please, and be avid and looking yourself as well. So I just want to go ahead and say that, guys, and just pray for Puerto Rico. We're going to go ahead and keep this thing moving and going, switch it up, get off the somber note. We're going to talk some fun stuff. We're going to talk some fun stuff. Now, my producer King, he's having a lot more fun right now than us because he was actually there last night, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, brother?
Oh man, I'm tired. I'm tired. I feel like I got beat up, man. From going. Shout outs. Definitely want to say a shout out to G Lot for July for hosting the tailgate. And also shout out to P Lot.
P-Lot, baby.
Yeah, man. P-Lot. So man, we went out there, see my family, see some friends. The birds, man.
The birds.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it, man. Jalen Hurts and our Philadelphia Eagles have themselves a week 2, ladies and gentlemen. So by now, I'm sure you've all heard it. I'm sure you've all seen it. The Eagles whooped the Vikings 24-7. I have to say it like that because that's exactly what happened. They put it on them boys. I know we had some doubters. I know we had some people who thought we weren't going to come out with a W. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Come on, bruh. We're out here, bro. Jalen Hurts. I got to really hone in on this. You know, I know I try not to go too crazy on the Eagles every week because I like giving my best stuff for the Swoop Boys, but this was too fun right here, man. This was way too fun.
Yeah.
Did you see the electricity in the house, my brother?
It was such. How can I say it? The electricity in the atmosphere was basically like football is back in Philadelphia. We're back at the link. Everybody
right.
excited. You know, we missed 8 months. I remember it was crazy to me because I was like, man, I don't even remember the last time I was at a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, once you haven't done something in a while, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot about this. I got to have this. But it was just exciting, bro. It was exciting. Viking fans, though, man, shout out to the Viking fans that actually showed up.
Well, they showed up and they thought they were going to be looking how the Eagles fans were looking, you know what I'm saying? You know, but they ended up looking real sad and real lonely by the end of the game, you know. My man right there. Look at the take that in, because as Eagles fans, as any sports fan, we've all been here before. You know what I'm saying? You go into an actual sporting event live. You're gonna go see probably your favorite team. You know, you're pumped. You probably tailgated, pre-game, whatever beforehand, and you're just ready to get into it. And then the whooping starts happening, and we all know what it feels like when you're live and like this is just like we've been on the other side of it. You know what it feels like when you're like, every time we just do one little thing that seems like we're gonna be like getting back into this, or we're gonna be making a move, like something just negates that or takes it. Hey, Willie, yes. Hurts looked really comfortable, bro. Hurts looked the best he's ever looked in a Philadelphia Eagles uniform last night, and that's what I want to touch on here. Is week one, we've seen one type of defense attack Hurts. We've seen them like try to smother him out. We've seen them try to go ahead and kind of like attack him, stay in his face. This week, you kind of saw, I don't want to say a lackadaisical approach. This is more containment, I would say, right? More of a containment, like.
Yeah, I agree.
They didn't want to get gashed with the under with the runs, so they more or less try to play him straight up and like more play. You got to beat us with your arm, which we did say on Swoop Boys last week that going forward, this is what he was going to be having to watch out for. They're going to have to watch out because people are going to try to say, beat us with your arm, and if you can't do that, then we know who you really are. And man, oh man, did our boys step up. So now we've seen two different types of defenses come at Hurts, and two different defenses. He has been resilient, and he has actually come out on top. So now we're having a different conversation about this kid. Now we are.
This is one thing I definitely want to say is he hit every open wide receiver. I think he was 16 for 16 last night.
Bro.
His progression of the way he's looking at the field is just, he did like 180, bro. Like it's nuts how he was in the pocket like that. The throw of the night was when he threw it in the window and Dallas Goedert caught it, but he dropped it going down. That was probably the most beautiful one. And then the RPO, obviously.
Yeah.
They forced him to his left. He rocked his hips, opened up his chest, and delivered the ball. Obviously, both of those plays that were spectacular catches and throws were disqualified due to penalties. But those two throws, man, that stuck out to me, and I was like, this dude is about to be the second coming. And I don't want, you know what? I'm not going to say second coming. I want to say he has traits and attributes like Michael Vick.
Yeah.
But actually smart with the ball. He doesn't put the ball in harm's way. He did have one play. He put the ball in harm's way, but it looked like it was going to be really, really hard for I think it was the safety to be able to catch. My back from 1 to 2.
And to go ahead and jump right on it, what you said, bro. The ball he delivered to Dallas Goedert, that ball right there is important because that ball is the ball we've been talking about all season.
Correct.
To the untrained eye, it looked like it was highly thrown. To us who know the game, played, who have watched for a long time, he put that ball over 2 defenders. It literally was like a basket catch right there. And if Goddard holds on to that, and he's got a man draping on him too. Like we have really 3 guys.
He had a man behind him.
Draping on him, and he had the two backs like in front of him. Hurts throws that arch right over. It reminded me of. Do you remember when Raymond Felton was on the Knicks, and he had that rainbow shot, bro?
Yeah, that rainbow shot.
Yeah, that arc rainbow shot. That's what that ball. I was like, wow, bro. He put it right over, like, and it was
arc on it.
It wasn't like Goddard had to adjust and turn his body, or he had to switch. You know, like how he was right on his hands, exactly where it needed to be. I mean, that's the type of throws we've been talking about all season that we want to see him making. And I mean, the only way it gets better than that is if the guy throws like a 40, 50-yard touchdown. And you know what? He did that too. So, I mean, we're seeing it. We're seeing like the work he's putting in.
He carried like 3 people on him, like 5 yards. Dude is stocky. He's stocky. He's built. He has thighs. His thighs as big as like Darren Sproul. Like, it's crazy to see. He's strong.
Well, it's dope. It's dope that you're mentioning that because you were live, so you didn't see it. But at the play, I want to say it was after the first touchdown that he carried like 3 or 4 people on him into for the touchdown.
Yeah. Okay.
They immediately, hard work, maturity. Doesn't even look like the same QB from last year. Absolutely, Mark. Absolutely. For this guy, he's grown. He's a different guy. He's the same guy mentally with the mentality, but he's the work ethic. That's still there, and it's now you're seeing the payoff from all of that. Birdman, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you being here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love coming in here on Tuesdays, y'all, because this is like a little different vibe. We're taking it, but yeah, man, Hurts that mentality is different. So what they showed immediately after that touchdown is they flashed back. They had a video of Jalen back when he was at Oklahoma. I want to say. And when he was at Oklahoma, they were doing like the weightlifting.
Yeah.
Yo, they had this man. I can't tell you how much Jalen Hurts was lifting, but it was like 10. It was like probably 10 to 12 plates on this John, and they just got Jalen Hurts lifting it, deadlifting it with his legs, and he's got.
He had like 600 pounds. Was it like 600 pounds or something?
It was like big like that, bro.
Damn.
Hey King, do you mind going over the Arizona trip real quick? Hey, we'll touch on that.
Yeah. We'll definitely go.
We're just gonna review this greatness from last night, and we'll definitely talk about. We'll definitely talk about Arizona. But yeah, he lifted like 600 pounds. You know the videos, like
I know. Yeah, I think I remember one. I think
the Hulk, bro. He's got like 2 big linemen holding up on the side. They got teams all around him cheering him on. Like the locker room, you can tell like the energy in the locker room had to be crazy. So they showed that right away. And I mean, bro, you see, like this dude was deadlifting guys on him into the end zone last night. Yeah,
man, it was, and it was crazy to see like the energy from like Eagle fan. Like it was something. It was something like. It wasn't quite like NFC Championship. Both of us were there, right? But it had a little bit of that vibe to it. Like, once they started doing the falls chant, I had one Viking fan. He was wearing an Air Jim Peterson jersey. And man, brother looked sad. Like he had an ice cream, somebody just hit it out of his hand and stomped on it. And the entire time, I think he was on his phone. And then I had a lady to my left. She was a sweetheart, man. She had to be in her 60s or 70s. She was a sweetheart. She had her Vikings t-shirt on, and like they scored. She's like, yeah. She's doing her little dance, whatever. And everybody's like, sit down. And so she's like, oh, that's rude. It just got worse. She left, I think, was it when Kirk Cousins threw the interception, the second one, she left. After the one, like Maddox caught it, she was done. Like, she was like, Clean cut. I'm done.
Bro, let me tell you right now that energy was translating through the television, and everybody was feeling it. So like, and you're right, it had that same feel and vibe at home. Like once one, like you know how it is. Once one or two things happen in an NFL game, especially, you kind of start feeling it. You already kind of know what's going on. Like you know, like at no point did I feel like we were in trouble. Like even when the interception happens, because then boom, Kurt Coupons throws it right back to us. You know, like Slay. I mean, big play Slay. Shout out
Bro,
AP. AP was a crowd favorite for a minute. Y'all
yeah,
remember when he came back from that knee and he
yeah,
owned
he
the
was a
NFL.
machine. He
Yeah,
was a machine.
2-3 seasons, you know, saying Adrian Peterson was that man. He was him. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely got to respect that man. But it was just everything was clicking on all cylinders for the Eagles, and now we're gonna have to be having a different conversation about them going forward because you see the NFL it's a long season, and every week is a different storyline. So this week the Eagles are getting a really big storyline, and one thing that I'm really happy because the big juice that we're not talking about is the Justin Jefferson aspect of all this. What was the bull jive I heard they was talking about? He had don't let us win because he had something planned with
Yeah,
NFL Network after the game. Have you heard anything about this? Like, what was?
yeah. So the word that was going around in the game, I guess before the game was basically he was gonna reveal the whole story of him not getting picked up, and what transpired because he was supposed to be in Philadelphia. I guess Howie and the coaching staff was like, I guess Nick Sirianni was really big. It was Nick. Wasn't it Nick? Or was it? No, it was Doug.
No, it
Doug,
was
I'm
still
sorry.
Doug at that time.
It was still Doug at one. So Doug was very, very big on JJ, right?
Mm.
He was basically going to tell the story.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So he was real big on him, and he was like, "Hey, you're going to be in Philadelphia. You might want to go look for houses in Jersey." So he went house shopping, and he was basically going to tell this, yeah, yeah. And he's basically going to tell this whole drop the bomb of like the storytelling with like whatever all this stuff transpired, and just like basically shit on the birds, like hey, like they're a terrible organization. Don't trust Howie. That type of yeah. He was going to let
do a hit job.
Yeah. He was going to do all kinds of crazy stuff. From you, since you're walking on TV, how was his demeanor on the sideline? Because I didn't see none of that. All I seen they looked like they wanted to just get it over with and go back to Minnesota. From what I see,
they were looking like I want to go. I want to go. It was like after basically like. Because normally, like usually after the second half, when the teams come out, even if you're like in it like bad, you usually have like that first drive or two. Your energy's kind of renewed. You've had a talking to in the locker room. You guys have a new game plan. The old one wasn't working, so you're ready to go try to execute the new game plan. Apply whatever changes your position coach has been telling you. So. But when they came out of the locker room in the second half, they were just flat. They looked like they had kind of threw the towel in. One thing for sure, two things for certain, like whatever energy and vibes they had from the week prior, they did not have after the second half started. Like you could see guys, the way they were looking at Kurt, like they knew like we ain't gonna do it with him. Jefferson looked like a pouting baby, bro, just over here like he was sitting on the bench like frustrated, bro. Like it was.
Yeah.
I didn't see the second part of this. He said the young generation is gonna know AP from getting knocked out. Did you see that? Not that.
Oh man, Le'Veon Bell put my man to sleep, man. That was tough. It's tough to see that happen to like your favorite athletes like Nate Robinson. Oh
Yeah,
man,
they going to sleep because
especially on Black History Month.
bro, that's crazy. Nate Robinson getting knocked out on Black History Month is crazy.
Oh man,
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo. Nah, bro. Because like me personally, the last thing I remember from Nate Robinson, like legit remember, is when he's still in the Bulls, looking like mini 50 Cent, and they were like D-Rose is out of it, you know what I'm saying? But Nate Robinson was balling, bro. Like, and I remember one specific game they had like a lot of guys out. He had the flu or something. He was on the bench throwing up in a bucket, still giving buckets. So to see my man get knocked out on Black History Month, it was just
son, it hurt my heart when I seen that joint. I remember, speaking of Nate Robinson, the last time I heard he was, I think he was with the net. He was at the Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
And he was rocking the easy ones, the easy twos, and he was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, man, seeing Nate Robinson get knocked out, especially on by Jake. And I don't know what he was doing trying to fight, bro. I don't know what he was. He was like running after Jake like this with his arms. I'm like, yo, what are you doing,
Nate Robinson's little. I mean, he had no business fighting Jake. Like, that's crazy. Like, I respect it. You're an athlete. You're a competitor. You're always gonna think highly of yourself. But
right,
the writing was kind of on the wall on that one, bro. Like,
yeah,
he went to take that nap. You know what I'm saying? But, hate to see that happen, but yeah, that's kind of how the vibe of the Vikings was looking yesterday on the sidelines. So, I mean, we're gonna see a lot more with the Eagles. You know what I'm saying?
One more thing before we get to the next segment. When I mean everybody came out in Philadelphia, everybody came out. I felt like I was in LA. It was crazy. The only people that we were missing was Kevin Hart and Meek Mill. I'm pretty sure Cosby was in the jail cell, talking about dreams and nightmares. It was crazy. Yeah. He's probably in there talking about jellos and pudding pops. Like, it was crazy.
Can we be happy that, like, and no disrespect to Mike Trout, one of probably the best baseball player, but man, we got the Philly ball going to Trout was getting tired. Like, he didn't sign with Philadelphia. It's a Philadelphia athlete has to get it. Put that back up there. My man James Harden, you know what I'm saying? He got one of the best balls of the night. Now, did you hear the story behind this?
No, what's the story?
So Darius Slay, obviously, that was the takeaway ball. That was the first one. He gave that to James Harden. He said he didn't even know James Harden was in the building until he had seen it on the Jumbotron. So immediately he took the ball over to him and gave him the ball. The second one, however, he went ahead and gave that to his son. And he gave that to his son because he said Justin Jefferson.
I totally forgot. Shout out to 4th of July, man. I met Darius Slay's mom and his wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they came to the tailgate. I totally forgot to mention that. So I'm saying everybody was out.
The stars were out.
Was out. The stars were out
because she be getting her tweets off. I'm gonna throw some of those up next episode because they be cracking me up. Right? But everybody in the town. We had Bryce Harper and his lovely wife were in the building. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Of course, Mr. Bradley Cooper. You know what I'm saying? He you can't keep that man away. Come on, in the Iverson t-shirt, bro. Like, yo, Bradley Cooper looks like a dude you were bumping to at Wawa, for real.
Facts.
Getting the morning cup of coffee, talk a little shit with you. You know what I'm saying? We also had who else was in there? We had James Harden. We just saw y'all. We had one of the Kelsey brothers in there supporting his brother. Come on, bro. Like, this is like Philly had that energy last night, bro.
The swag was even the I think her last name was Bronson. She's a teacher on that hit. She just won an Emmy. She was even.
Yeah. Oh,
she was there. She was in the building.
Did you watch her T-shirt, her show?
TV. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. It's hard to catch, man, because it's like on a weekday, and weekdays I got to get to bed, get to work.
Yeah. I have that DVR already. That's why I don't think I watch anything at the time when you're supposed to watch it. I have everything DVR. But that show is funny. Something Elementary. That show cracks me up. Like, it's really funny. And she wrote that show, came up with that show too. So not just acting, that's literally her show. Abbott Elementary. There we go. Yeah, Abbott Elementary cracks me up, bro. The kids, the other teachers. Bro, you know those teachers if you went to any kind of school in that area, bro. So it's funny.
Yeah, for sure.
The janitor is my favorite character. But man, we're gonna tap in with the rest of the NFL real quick. Hey, y'all didn't give this man what he asked for. Y'all didn't pay the man when you should have paid the man. You should have just gave him whatever he asked for, blank check. But I'm gonna tell y'all, the pack went up on Lamar. The pack went up on Lamar this week. Even though they took the L, once again, this man is showing you the skills that he has. So, Baltimore, I guarantee you, whatever that man went ahead and asked you for right before the season started, it's going to be a lot cheaper, or it was a lot cheaper than whatever you're going to write on that blank check come end of the season and negotiations start. Because this kid keeps proving to you on who he is. And I love the fact that Lamar, like, they try to come out with the narrative that Lamar turned down whatever they offered him. I think it was like $130 million or something like that, or $145 million. Hey, Lamar knows like his worth, bro. He knows what he's going to be in this NFL. He knows what other guys. This is the great thing about. I know some people don't like hearing about salaries being out there, but this is kind of the great thing about hearing about other teams' players' salary. You know what the other best quarterbacks are getting paid right now. So Lamar, being a generational talent, being like you guys gotta really think for a second what Lamar means to Baltimore and what he actually like. He came in. Joe Flacco was still there when Lamar was drafted, and that was one of those unseating situations. The kid got in a game, and he never relinquished the starting job after that. This team was built, and then they built around him. So, I mean, he wants fully guaranteed money. Shout out my cousin Will, man. He wants fully guaranteed money, and I'm going to tell y'all, he deserves fully guaranteed money. Pay that man, and do it as soon as you can, because the price of the pack is only going to go up. You know what I'm saying? But my brother knows his value. I love seeing it. Buffalo looking to finally win a Super Bowl out here in these streets. These Buffalo Bills are different. Now, we've seen the rise of Josh Allen. And it's been beautiful to see. But very rarely do you see the rise of a young quarterback, and then you see the talent around him rise as well. Buffalo's doing it right. They saw what the Eagles did a few years ago. Young quarterback, and now, granted, he's not on a rookie deal anymore, but they know they got a young QB who's got it right now. He's in his prime. The kid is elevated. He's in his prime. We got to go all in. And I'm all for teams going all in on every season. Maybe not to the degree that you're seeing the Los Angeles Rams, because I feel like there is a balance to this. Yes, you want to go ahead and have great players. You want to go ahead and try to bring in free agents. You want to go ahead and trade for guys. But you don't want to do the thing where you don't have a first round, second round draft pick for 5 or 6 years at a time, because that's just detrimental. Look at how the Eagles are doing it. I know we got off them, but we are going to touch real quick. The Eagles, if Jalen Hurts is who we say he is right now, is everything that's advertised. We have 2 first-round draft picks for next season. So, those are going to go to, blue chip players. Absolutely, blue chip players that are going to go ahead and change the culture. Once again, we already have our new offensive line. We already have young players on the defensive front. Buffalo's doing it right, bro. They already have young players. They're bringing in veterans. Some people might have looked at the Von Miller deal and laughed, but you know what? When you got a guy like Allen who's doing what he's doing, and you got the team that you're putting in place, yeah, you go get that extra piece, because now you're seeing what it's done. Now you're seeing how he's attacking. These offensive lines are getting feasted on by these people, man. Buffalo is definitely going to be in that Super Bowl, bro. I'm not even, barring something crazy happening, watch for them to make a nice deep run this season. You know what I'm saying? And next thing, come on, Las Vegas. Come on, Las Vegas. What Las Vegas. It pains me to see the city I live in acting so inappropriately. Y'all had the game in the bag.
That was crazy.
Actually, Las Vegas and Cleveland, both of y'all should be just disappointed in yourselves. Like, you had the game in the bag. Cleveland lost in a little bit different fashion, but still, stop it. You guys look like idiots out there. Like,
and another thing, Raider fans, y'all can't be hitting the quarterback, man. Like, y'all ain't on the field, man.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing, man? Come on, man. Did you see that? He hit Kyle Murray in the face.
Bro.
Now he looking at Tom.
Yeah.
Probably be banned from the damn stadium.
And everything that's going to be coming his way, he deserves it because you're everything coming his way, he deserves it because he's gonna be, bro. You just don't do that, bro. I don't care that these guys make millions of dollars. I don't care that they're living a different life that I'll probably never experience anything like that. Because to me, at the end of the day, this is pure enjoyment. This is pure fun. I've been in stadiums where my team has gotten pummeled and I've been upset and I'm angry. I'm hearing the shit talking and I take it, because at the end of the day, that's just what this is. I know what I sign up for when I go into an opposing team's arena or stadium, and I'm here for the mess, One slap and now he's gonna be someone's girlfriend in the jail. Hey, absolutely, bro. You're gonna be someone's girlfriend in the jail, and your girlfriend's probably gonna be hanging out with somebody new real soon. Because bro, it's unethical. I think you think you can go like the gall of you to think that because you're not having a good time or because things didn't go the way you wanted them to go, that you can go ahead and put your hands on another human being. I don't care that he's a professional athlete. I don't care that the guy probably could have kicked your ass because that's the reality of it. Kyler, even though he's small for NFL size, he's not a little guy to a regular human being. He's still like 6 foot. Like he's still very strong. He'll pack you out. Like that's the reality of that. So for these idiot Raider fans to go ahead and do that, like you're perpetuating a narrative that's been there about your fan base for a long time, and it's corny. It's just corny.
Yeah, it really is. When going back to the Eagles and Vikings game, like there wasn't that many Minnesota Viking fans. I'm gonna be honest with you, due to the fact what happened previously in the NFC Championship game.
Yep.
But the thing is, though, we ain't. I mean, yes, not we. You have assholes in every fan base, right?
Every fan base.
Every fan base has an asshole. But you come on, man. Keep your hands to yourself. You grown ass man, and you mad because he hit you with the bang bang. You know what I mean? You got hit with a 2-point conversion, and then that was it for your team. I do want to touch on that because we're talking about the Raiders losing and we're talking about Cleveland losing, but we got to talk about the other side of it. It wasn't about those teams losing more than it was Kyler put on a clinic. Y'all got these slow linemen going upfield trying to tackle this bull. The kid is fast. He's got moves. He's shaking out there. We talk about Jalen Hurts getting freaky. Yeah, Kyler does too. So, the Raiders lost the game, but it was more so Kyler beat the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Kyler did his thing and put on his show. So, hey, man, shout out to Kyler. We look forward to seeing you guys in Arizona. We will go ahead. King, you want to go and run the Arizona info down real quick since we are talking about them birds and the Bird Bowl we're going to be attending in the desert? Yeah, man. So this is going to be the Swoop Boys and Orange County, I think it's Orange County Birds. So shout out to Robert from Orange County, and then shout out to June Man from San Diego. We're basically the Swoop Boys, and and their 2-bar. We're going to be collabing on a tailgate October 9th, I want to say, I believe, which is a Sunday before the game. Right now, we're trying to get the details, and we're trying to get the details out and plan everything out with where we're going to be getting in the parking lot. We'll be parking lot pimping and trying. And also, we're going to have special guests. We're going to have E-Rock. Probably some of the E-Rock's going to be doing the baptizes, as he said on the Sweet Boys podcast.
Yep.
So we're bringing the baptized back, man. Sprinkling is going to be super dope. I chopped it up with him and his mom last night. But yeah, man, it was yeah. Mom said what's up.
I saw that flick. You had the flick of you guys with the Viking skeleton. I like that, man.
yo, E-Rock, bro. He be killing it with the rails, man. And his little stories and how he goes.
Bro, I love it.
He's
man.
great, bro.
That was great.
Yeah, man. So yeah, but we're definitely gonna do something. Definitely gonna do something live. Also, Friday night is gonna be the Rock Bar. Rock Bar is having like a pub crawl type of feel, but just Eagles fans. Saturday night is going to be a little hard because we are promoting Rock Bar, but we're also probably going to be getting pulled in different directions with Philly sports trips due to 4th of July on the boys. So the Super Boys, we're going to be busy that weekend, but definitely I'm going to give you the rest of the details next week's podcast because I'm going to nail everything down. I'm going to have everything, all the information, where we're going to be at, what lot we're going to be at, and it's going to just be, it's going to be fun. We're going to do it big, you know what I'm saying? So bring your gear, you know, bring water though. Please bring water.
Yeah, it's still going to be hot, but it is still going to be. You're gonna need the hydrations. Trust me.
It's gonna be close to like 100 degrees. It's gonna be like 99.
It's still gonna be hot?
Yeah, I'm in my pool until like probably a week before Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes me rethink fit that I was going to be wearing out.
Yeah, don't wear black. Don't wear black. Don't wear black. If y'all gonna if you're coming to the tailgate, you're coming to Arizona, wear green. I don't wear white at tailgates or games because I ain't gonna lie, I can be doing this and the thing hitting right in my chest, something dirty. So that's just me. Wow. I wouldn't wear black because you're gonna be standing up for a couple of hours. Bring a lawn chair. We're gonna have everything set up, man. We're gonna have lawn chairs. We're gonna have a bus. We're going to have barbecue. We're going to have, I think it's Raising Cane's chicken. We're going to have a bar. We're going to have plenty of beer. It's going to be all the church, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to the Super Squad, yeah.
Mark said, I'm going to start hydrating now. Yes, sir. Make sure you're sipping. You got to have your water, baby.
Yeah, for sure. But most definitely, I will be nailing down the details with times, where we're going to be located at. Next podcast, and then Birdman.
And as it gets closer, Coach is going to be. I'm sure he'll mock up a little flyer for us. And the great thing about Arizona is you guys are going to get to see all the Swoop Boys. You're going to get to see all the 4th and John. So if y'all know, like that's family. You know what I'm saying? Those are like the big bros. So King he comes from that originally. So this is it's going to be, bro. The desert. We about to try to turn that into a home.
Yo. We might even have LB or Bronson in the building.
Right.
So I've been talking to him. Me and him been talking. He's definitely trying to come to Arizona. I told him I got him. Just let me know what he needs. And so but shout out to LB, man, and shout out to Famo, cousin Moochie. You know what I'm saying? They're in the building.
Is everything going to be in Scottsdale? That's what Mark said.
Oh, my bad. So night is probably going to be the whole, because that's nightlife. Scottsdale's nightlife. So that's probably going to be your bars, your clubs, and stuff like that. They don't really have clubs anymore. It's mostly just bars. So I would say probably Scottsdale. But if you want to be in the middle of things and be in the mix and meet new people, I would say try to get a hotel on the west side. That way, you're closer to the game because that's what you came here for.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? You don't want to, and do not drink and drive here. Please do not.
Yeah, Maricopa County don't play that.
And they don't play in Arizona.
They don't play with speeding. They definitely don't play with DUIs.
They don't play with that. So yeah, most definitely.
And Maricopa, I think it doesn't matter. You know how most places you can hire a lawyer and they can handle it. They make Maricopa makes you come back.
Oh no, you got to come back, and it's a $10,000 fine.
Yeah.
That's not including the fees. You got to put the one joint in your car, breathalyzer, and you're gonna do some time. They're gonna get you in here.
Yeah.
They don't do the whole thing with putting you in the one joint when you stay outside and it's hot as hell. They got rid of a pile, so now you go to regular jail and you come out. If you have a job Monday through Friday, you go to jail on the weekends, and then Monday through Friday you out. yeah.
I like that.
He's like, what you doing on Saturday? I got something to do. I gotta go get locked up on Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you're right. Hey, Mark, you're absolutely right. Not worth it. Get a cab or Uber. Like, dude, if you're like, I'm gonna put this out there. We all love having a great time tailgating, doing all that good stuff during the football season, tailgating and all that. But look, man, there's absolutely no reason for you to get behind the wheel. You're risking your life. You're risking others. You guys those of you who know me know what my profession is. So, I don't take kindly to anybody, messing around with their lives behind the wheel. It's not safe for anybody involved. And is what I do. Like, I've seen guys that not because there's something that they did, because someone was drunk and then they put themselves in a position to be, they take themselves out, so to say, by going underneath a rig or something, and it's not pretty. But that goes on the driver a lot of the time. The driver, even though they know you're not at fault, you didn't do it, you'll have a shaky feeling, like you feel like you for the life. It's not cool. So don't be an idiot. Don't drink and drive. Just call an Uber, bro. It's never that deep. If you got money to go out, you got money to get an Uber. That's just how. Last thing I'm gonna say about the NFL is, where are the Bengals? Oh, go ahead.
One thing though, we do have the one flyer. I will drop it. We have a flyer already for Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'll drop it. Would you be able to drop that?
Yep. I will drop it. I'll drop it in the when I get home from work tomorrow. That way it'll be nice in the morning. Last thing I'm gonna say in the NFL, we're talking about Oregon at Arizona that Saturday. Hey, that's a lot of juice right there. That's a big juice game.
Hold up. So you're gonna drive all the way to Tucson? Tucson's like a 2-hour drive, B.
That's still it's a lot of juice.
That is a lot of juice. But damn, that's a 2-hour drive to go.
I mean,
back on Saturday.
If my man's there, you're gonna go to the game. You don't have to necessarily go to the game. I don't think I want to go to the game.
But you got to tailgate. You got to tailgate when you go to Arizona game.
That's a big juice.
Yes, you got to tailgate if you go to a college game. Like he's a beast if he can do all that and go club tonight.
Mark, my hat is off to you. That's a lot of juice right there. That's a lot of fun. But that's a lot of tailgating. I'm not a spring chicken, but I'm still a young man, and I don't know if I can handle that. That's a lot of rallying, so to say. Because then you figure you go tailgate and go to the game, then there's going to be Eagles fans activities that night. Then you're going to want to go do that. Then you got to get up. The game it's an afternoon game, right? 1:00 game.
Yes, this is an afternoon game.
So we're going to be an afternoon.
But I did hear rumblings. We might be getting flexed.
I hope we get flexed. Honestly, that's my favorite. I love when we get flexed. I like night games. That's a lot of fun.
I love night games.
I feel like we will get flexed. I can see it. Yeah. I can see the flex might be real. I love when we get flexed. And the Eagles got a lot of flex situations happening this season. Actually, that would be the last one I think we would be able to get flexed, because I think we're already at our – I think we're going to be at our limit if that one gets flexed. But the last thing I'm saying in the NFL is Bengals. Where are y'all? Who that? Where they at? Who they? Whatever they think. Where are y'all? That's what it is. Where they at?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
I've seen Super Bowl hangover after Super Bowl hangover. I know it happens to some of the best teams. Never Tom Brady, unfortunately. But bro, they just you got beat by the Cooper Rush Cowboys, bro. What?
Bro. First,
they are getting cooked.
What happened to Joe Burrow? What happened? Did he just switch bodies with Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 3? He just forgot who he is? What, bro? He's terrible. Offensive line is trash. Like, wow. Just, oh my goodness.
The juice is
Bro.
not there for the Bengals right now. They like you said, they look like they body swapped their quarterback for somebody else. We know Joe Burrow, he's used to getting hit. All last season he was getting hit, but he was making the plays. This season he's getting hit and not making the plays. You need to put them cigars down. You need to quit playing. Like, they beefed up the offensive line, which is like, I don't know if we're seeing that these guys are trying to gel and still figure it out. Again, preseason, they didn't really play that much preseason together. So when you retool the offensive lines are one of those things. There is real juice behind the fact that the offensive line working together, they do need to build chemistry, because when a certain guy blocks, if he's cutting into your gap and he's handling it, how you can handle your assignment. So I will say maybe there is a little bit of juice of that, but man, Joe Burrow just does not look like the Joe Burrow we are used to. So, I mean, man, Cowboys fans, I hope you guys had fun last week. I'm calling it now. You guys can clip this, save it. Cowboys are losing out until at least till Dak gets back, and you can ride home to that. I'm saying it right here, right now. I don't believe in the Cowboys and Cooper Rush at all. I know you guys are excited. I've seen Cowboys Twitter going crazy. We're going to be able to maintain until Dak gets here.
I love the laugh. I want to get one thing off my chest. Shout out to the big homie Jose, representing Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, yeah, that's my man. And shout out to Luce this weekend, man, for hosting. He hosted a party at the crib. We all right. So we all at the crib, right? I gotta tell the story before we get into it. So we all at the crib, right? So shout out to my man Marks. We all from Jersey. We all sell Jersey cats, right?
Yep.
So we in there, we chilling. You gotta have a Cowboys fan. You gotta have that one friend that's a Cowboys fan. You got another friend that's a Giants fan, right? And then the rest of us, we all Birds fans, because that's that's how we rock, right? So we in there chilling. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if you see. I think you did see it because you was laughing. I think you were. Yeah, you did see it. My man Jose said the Giants are winning the division. Hold on. My man Mark said when Dak come back, he said he killing all that. Like, they winning. It don't matter. Bruh, I said, Jose, you 2-0. Now all of a sudden it is crazy because like during the regular season, like my man Tapes, he another one. They pumping up their chest, whatever, and 2-0. But as soon as they lose and everything is, oh man, they're gonna be lost. So I had to get that off my chest, bro.
Nah, hey, bro, seriously. I've seen a lot of that foolishness on Twitter. Giants, look, man, I will. This is literally the last thing I'm going to say about the NFL, and then we're going to definitely move into everybody's favorite section. We're going to be talking about some fitted caps because y'all know that's what we do at the year. But we will say, Dable, the bull, however you say it, Dable, the coach in New York. You guys do have a good coach finally. I'm not excited about that because when you guys have a good coach, that means you actually might play better. That means you might make better decisions. That means that guys who are mediocre or fringe or maybe not the most talented play up, because you know what a good coach can do? They make you believe. And when you believe, you play a little bit different. You guys always hear about momentum swings. You always hear about things like that in the NFL. Momentum is really about confidence. And when you get that confidence shot and you got a guy that believes in you and you make a play, all of a sudden you're believing in yourself. And now you're believing in yourself. Guess what? The guy playing next to you, he believes in you. Now he believes he can do something. It's electric. The team feeds off of it. The Giants have a good head coach now. He's got some balls, so to say. You saw what Dougie P going for it on fourth and changed the scope of the NFL. Now everybody goes for it on fourth because Dougie had those big old balls he was walking around with in Philadelphia. Well, the Bull kind of has Dable. He kind of has that same makeup. He's going to go for it. He's going to try to – he doesn't care if Danny Dimes gets hurt because he doesn't know if that's a long-term piece of his puzzle. And if not, he's got Tyrod right there ready to go too. So I'm not gonna say the Giants at all are gonna win this division. You guys are gonna be a better version of what the Lions were last year, playing spoiler to a lot of people's seasons. You're gonna catch some people slipping, and you're definitely gonna punch some people in the mouth. I'd say another season, another draft or two, and we're gonna be talking about the Giants in maybe a little bit more respectable, different kind of light. You guys definitely ain't winning the damn division though, so that's funny. Now go back in the basement, go downstairs, and can you make me a sandwich real quick? Because you know what I'm saying, the Eagles run this division, baby. You already know what it is. Don't play yourselves. Now, let's go ahead and talk about cap or no cap, baby. And you guys already see what King's got on his head. We previewed that real quick for y'all last week. That's that South Bend pack. I'm telling y'all, don't sleep. Don't sleep. You guys see how the pictures we had last week didn't do this hat justice at all. The way that green pops, look at that metallic, bro. The gold and green metallic is crazy. The UV's kind of hitting us with like a nice kind of like navy, kind of dark blue. Goes great with that green under. Last week I was saying I didn't know if this was a regular green UV or not, but bro, it looks like it might be a regular UV, but it just pops different on this damn hat, man. I tell you what, bro, the 08 World Series patch again with that nice stitching, that emerald green. This hat is a 10 out of 10 for me. You kind of got like the Vegas gold camel kind of upper. This dome, everything about this hat is a 10 out of 10 for me, bro. You're wearing it right now, so I know you're loving it, bro. Speak on it.
This has been like, well, you and I talked about this last week. So this was probably one of my favorite caps that was coming out in that pack. Mm-hmm. The stars. I don't really have too many Philly hats with the stars. I think I probably have like 4 out of my collection. I have over 200 hats. Mm-hmm. So this was, I was like, yo, I gotta have it.
Yeah, that one's automatic.
Want me to put yours on?
I haven't put it on yet. Oh, yeah, that. So the Coley.
Go ahead and tell them the story.
Man, you got you because my man called me. My man called me from Lids. And boy, it was a Vikings fan up in there, y'all.
yeah. Y'all gotta get a chance, man. Y'all gotta go check out that 4th of July. Shout out to my man X. I wish I had his Instagram. Y'all can follow him. He's pretty dope on Instagram. Has a good following. He's a store manager at Lids in Delaware. He hooks it up too. So definitely put that out there. This is crazy.
That
so
popping, bro.
Reek was like, please get this for me. So I got it for him. You know what I'm saying? Had to get Reek right, man.
On that side.
I had to get the Papi right.
Hey man, you see right there, that right there got the veteran stadium side patch. Another very slept on side patch that veteran stadium for Philadelphia fans, Eagles, Phillies, like we know what that stadium meant to us. That stadium has a lot of love in it, a lot of great stories,
you and I were born in that stadium.
We were born there. We grew up in that stadium, bro. We got things that happen in that stadium that it's just a piece of you. So whenever I see a veteran stadium side patch, I always got to jump on it because I love it, man. It's a piece of us, And what's going on, Todd? Good to see you, brother.
I got a new joint though. You ready for this one?
Yes, sir.
This one's kind of crazy.
Ooh.
This one's kind of crazy. So this is the black and gold. That's that black and gold with the 2008 patch. Jeez. The UV is crazy. It's a gold UV.
That thing is popping, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That UV looks like that Moon Man with the bell that I have. That's how.
I gotta let me. Here we go.
Yeah,
it is crazy.
That's popping. See, y'all, this is what this man did. He called me. He FaceTimed me. He ain't showed me that one though. He showed me the couple other hats. He showed me the one I wanted. He showed me another one. He ain't showed me that one. I respect the game. I respect the game. That's how.
And then I got the Negro. This is the Negro Philadelphia Stars. Guess how much this was, bro? Guess how much this was.
I'm gonna say just because it's not a new era, they be Cats be sleep at the wheel. What, $24.99?
$5.
You're lying, bro.
I
You're
swear
lying.
to God. So I picked up a Newark. I picked up a Newark one.
Yeah.
Newark Eagles.
Yeah.
Newark Eagles. And then there was another one there. I was like, man, I was spending too much money. But yeah, I picked you up one of these two. So,
Oh, you did? You a real
come on, man. I'm not gonna do you like that, bro.
Hey,
Come
I
on,
was-
bro.
I was like, I hope he got me one. Jeez.
I got you. I picked you up one.
What's going on, bro? Jacob, appreciate you for coming up in here, bruh. Hey, man, we gonna show. So we already showed you guys this one last week. You know, now it's here. We're touching it. It's in.
I
here.
haven't even got mine.
And shout out our boy Mark. You know what I'm saying? Mark from California. He was in Philly, and as soon as he jumped, King called me on the FaceTime. Mark was wearing this hat. He was said, if the Swoop Boys are giving it the stamp of approval, I gotta get
Man,
it.
he's blaming me. He's blaming me. He's talking about it's my fault.
Man, that olive green, that rust, bro. This is just another good hat, man. Shout out. This one came from Pro Image. They have a couple shops, Lehigh, Delco. They got a few of them. But man, this is just another great hat, man. You can't beat hats like this, bro.
No, man.
Hey, it's a very sick hat. It's a very King bought all the hats in Philly. He probably did. I'm telling you, I knew something was up. I knew something was up because my man was on the phone. I was like, "What else they got?"
Well, the one. Well, you hit me up for like 3. I think it was 3 hats. You were like, "Yo, these are ones."
Yeah.
You were like, "Nah, forget about this one. I want this one and this one." So when I seen both of them. I'm like, "Oh, they got both of my boys." I was like, they got both of my boys asking once. I go in there. I talk to X for a second, and when I did, and I paid respect. So I'm like, X is he's a Vikings fan. So I had to get in there, tease him real quick. I had to haze him up, whatever.
Yep.
And then I could have sworn, bro, there was like 3 hats. There was that Halloween joint that you wanted. I looked back and they were gone.
Bro, people don't play, bro. When they're there,
They're
they're
gone.
there.
The patch game is taking on feet on its own.
It
It's
definitely
crazy.
has. It definitely.
I just don't get it because, like I said, my boy Tapes put me on this in 2018, and I didn't know anything. He was like, "All right, T, this Philly, boom, 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 boom." I was all right, cool. So I was just doing what I was doing, and then and then when I started doing the hat thing, people started asking me when I got my hats, and then I started realizing because I'm a sneaker, I go to SneakerCon, people sell hats for $100. I'm like, what? Whoa, what?
Well, you see that Sixers one, that Sixers crossover I sent you.
Yo.
I know you like that. You know you're not white uppers. I know you like that one. That one,
not the white brim.
But that one, that's the throwback Sixers.
There was some dope stuff. But Homage is killing the game. Homage has actually worked their way into the pro shop. Yeah, they worked it. I mean, they got so much stuff. I end up getting this. No One Likes Us with Jason Kelsey, and then I end up getting the remember the NBA Jams with Reggie White and Jerome Brown. The NBA Jams with their attributes. Yeah, I end up copping that, and then my wife got me a Eagles start Mitchell and Ness. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can show it to you. If you want me to show it to you? Yeah, it's crazy.
Show the good people, man. Show them some meat. I'll show. While he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the last hat I previewed for you last week. I told you my boy OT Brims out in Maryland, man, came out with the PB&J Phillies, the good white bread. You see how that purple pops on that hat. Good upper, you know what I'm saying, with the brown crust right in there. Your regular sandwich bread, you know what I'm saying. Good all-star patch. Take a look. This one actually has a nice little shimmer to it as well. And of course, UV, man. My boy took his time with this hat. Shout out OT Brims. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, Hat Dreams, bro. They really went crazy. They really, really went crazy. Now we're touching.
I like that one. I like it. But this is a white brim, so.
Yeah, man. It's more. It really looks like a pizza PB and J's, bro. It really does.
How many times you gonna wear that? Think you probably wear that twice a year?
That's probably. I'm gonna probably wear that one a lot. It's gonna be a good streaming hat. It's gonna be a good. I'll probably wear it on stream a lot. You'll probably see me in the winter. I'm definitely gonna get that off. Probably with like a nice. I'll probably wear it like a good.
With some Timbs? Oh, with some Timbs.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good winter hat. And if you guys remember, I don't know if I told you, but if you saw my Instagram reel, black guts. So I can wear this one with confidence, even though it's a white upper. I don't get scared. I don't have to be scared of the white dome piece because I got black guts. Black guts hard to stain, you know. And go ahead and show the good people.
Well, first of all, definitely want to give a shout out to Die Hard Philly.
Yes, sir.
Please go check him out, man. This is Die Hard Philly, always open. Yeah, he seen me. He said, "King, I told you I got you." So he went in his bag, threw it on me. He's like, "The sweater's next." So shout out to Die Hard Philly. I appreciate you. Shout out to Jay, Karate Mark, in Philadelphia, man. You know what I'm saying? You're Philly boys. So shout out to the boys, man. But yeah, Hammond's just killing it, and like I said, they made it to the pro shop, bro, and
that's tight.
Yeah,
they are doing their thing, bro.
They doing their thing. Hammond's just doing their thing, man. So he has to buy. No. Listen, I pack lightly. Check this out.
There's levels to this. There's levels
to this. See, I know I go with hats, so I always pack a hat case with me everywhere I go.
That's a pro tip right there. Let them know. Always travel with a hat case. If you're not traveling with a hat case, you're putting your it in very, very, very risky situations. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, but yeah, the new watermark, man. I'm be honest with you. The black joint with the green logo, fire, and they put levels to it. So they put with the all right. So it's the black shadow, and then the white joint, right? That's the color of the field. They did that on that hat too. But like I said, it's a white hat, so I just wasn't doing it. You know me. I'll do white.
Honestly, I think for the new word mark, it's going to take them a season or two. Obviously, like we told you guys,
I like it on the field.
But you know, the jerseys still don't even have it. So it's like I think it's going to take them a minute to really work it in and get it going.
Yeah. Quick question though. Question. Wasn't you a little worried about with this new word mark and with the black uniforms? I was like, yo, why are we not doing the black game on Monday night? We usually do it.
I haven't said that in the group chat because they announced it like 2 days beforehand, really early, and then they showed that we were going to wear what we wore, the green with the white pants.
Yeah,
I thought that was really. I mean, I know it's early in the season, but it's the home opener and it's a night game, so you would think that automatically we would be wearing the all black look. But it's just as. I don't know why you wouldn't. Like, I know it's early in the season, but it's still like, bro, why wouldn't you want to wear the black jersey, whether you know what the outcome of the game is going to be or not? You know, like last night, like we showed you, all the Philly stars, all the celebrities, all the, you know what I'm saying? Like the fans were high. There was the perfect for you to go ahead and just debut the new all black helmet, the all black on black fit, you know, like.
I thought they were going to do it. From what I'm hearing, it's going to be Cowboys week. Sunday Night Football.
The thing about that is we're not even going to be. You're talking about the second one that's in Philly, or the one that we're going to have down in Dallas?
The first one in Philly.
I mean, why would we debut it on the road? That doesn't make sense.
No. We played it in Philly.
I thought the first one was down in Jerry's World.
Nah, Jerry's World is on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve.
You're right. Okay, yeah.
Your boy ain't going to that.
That makes sense. It'll be a fun story. I thought the home opener was a perfect situation, but. Hey man, hopefully they have it. That's all I want to say. That was immediately. That was the first thing I thought. Maybe they don't have them in yet. You know, Fanatics,
Nike.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. I wish I would have had more green and black in the new word mark. The thing about the new word mark, Todd, is that it's really just a solid deal. So they can really do whatever they want to it. They could. I see situations where they're going to run it.
They've been switching it.
Yeah, like the E might be one color, and the rest of the word might be a different. They might do like things around it.
I don't like the regular E though. I don't like that. The Eagles and the fly Eagles fly. How they so like the jumbo, the jumbotron. They've been doing. I don't know if they got a new media crew who does their production. It's way better. The lighting is better. More fireworks. Fireworks galore at an Eagles game. It's crazy.
You can hear it from the boathouse. You can hear it.
It's crazy. It's like a 4th of July on there in every Eagles game, and then green, like white. It's crazy.
I think we're just seeing the evolution of the everything. I think that's what it might be.
True.
Last thing I'm gonna show everybody is if you like your good fitted, we already told you guys, go get your Swoop Boy pen. Hit us up. Mark, he already got his. You know why? Because Mark's a day one. He's dedicated to the brand. He's dedicated to the boys. So, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to show you guys some other pins, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my guy. Ooh, I got that Boricua flag that looks like the new era flag. I can't wait to go ahead and throw that on. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and throw that on pretty much all my hats. Shout out my boy Century Fitted. You know what I'm saying? He got me right. My boy's down in Texas. He's always running good assists for people, though. He's down in the 214. I like that little Lone Star badge, though. That's pretty hard,
Yeah, let's do it.
It's fun to go ahead and throw on a couple fitted. And last but not least, man, just the last little bit of juice I got for y'all tonight. Shout out Pin City, man. Pin City don't ever miss. The bear with the sparkles on him, man. He dropped the Nipsey Hussle commemorative one with the little, you know what I'm saying? Boom, little man that goes. You can put that all over the fitted piece, you know.
Yeah.
And the last one, R.I.P. Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Bear dunking.
I can't see it. It's dope.
Yeah, he's dunking. It's pretty hard with the Kobe colors, man. So, hey, man, that's been the fitted news right there. I feel like we guys with a lot of good stuff today. You guys got to see some good energy. You guys got to see some good hats. Hey, man. Hey, Papi, always a pleasure to spend some time with you. King, appreciate you, doing that assist. Hope you're having fun while you're out there in Philadelphia, man. Staying safe, having a good time with the family. We're giving Lucy and all them our love, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, wifey is back in home, so she's back in Arizona. I'm in Baltimore for the rest of the week for work, so I'll be back in Arizona on Friday. I can't wait. I'm ready to go home.
you might end up at another Eagles game. So
nope. I got yelled at.
You're doing too much. Bring your ass home.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, man, this has been Hey Papi episode 3. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Make sure you're looking out for family. Pray for Puerto Rico, man. Hey, Eagles, we out here. We up 2-0, baby. You know what they say about teams that start the season off 2-0 versus teams that start off the season 0-2. Hey, we all we need, baby. Hey, send them on out, King.
Hey, yo, Pop.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, yo, Papi, what's poppin', B?
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Hey, Papi.
Papi. Que pasa, mi primo?